A granny is actually going to be moving into the granny flat.
Actually, a great-grandy.
She's a great-grandy. Wow.
Are these important to you?
Yeah.
Every interior we work on, every home we renovate is so meaningful.
But creating a space to help clients move their parents in, this one feels extra special.
A lot of designing. I'm excited.
Oh. It's not every day that you get to design and build a space for a couple who have lived in the same house for 50 years.
They do say a wedding and a renovation are two of the most stressful things you can do in your lifetime, and you just choose to do it all at once. This needs to be a transition that is smooth and feels like more of an upgrade. It's really important that we get every detail right.
Whoa! We got a little bit of an issue.
I'm Georgia. I am an interior architect and the wife of this beautiful man, Richie.
Beautiful. That's nice.
Together we run a design and construction business in Melbourne, Australia. We also have a tile business. This is so elegant. When we design a home, I want it to feel like we're taken off the streetscape and into our own escape, so we don't feel like we're in Melbourne, Australia.
This is not my house.
I'm very informed and inspired by my travels, so there is a warmth and a European touch to my interiors.
They are going to love this.
We're partners in work and in life.
We love our little corner of the world, the artisans, the beach life, the city life, and of course, our home.
There's nothing more inspiring than creating bespoke and beautiful homes for our clients.
Oh, wow.
It's what we love to do.
And so far, so good. It's beautiful out here.
I mean, this area is so stunning.
Look at that water. That is rough out there today.
Not unfamiliar territory. Frankston is a place that I grew up coming down to because my grandparents actually had a holiday home in Frankston.
Frankston is a coastal town which is around 50 kilometres from the Melbourne Central Business District, and it is the gateway to the Mornington Peninsula. There's a lot of families and young professionals who are moving to that suburb because A, it's affordable, and B, you've got beautiful views of the bay.
Belinda and Steve are this gorgeous couple. They're high school sweethearts, and Steve has 3 beautiful kids from a previous relationship, but they've never actually tied the knot. We're not actually renovating their house. We are renovating their granny flat. A granny flat is a self-contained residential section of a home, which is connected to a main house, but it works independently.
Steve's parents are getting older, and they've all been talking about it for a really long time. And so Belinda and Steve want to renovate it for their parents.
It is a massive gesture of love and a huge commitment for Belinda and Steve to do this for their parents.
The Buddha?
Oh, yeah, there's a Buddha.
In Belinda and Steve's Australian colonial home, we'll be focusing on the extra living space in the back section. Transforming the existing kitchen and bedroom will also be extending its footprint to create a new sunroom and ensuite. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, welcome.
how are you?
Come in.
Oh, I'm Steve.
And I'm Belinda, and we live in Frankston South.
Tell me about the granny flat.
Well, it hasn't been a granny flat for the last couple of years. It was originally our oldest daughter's space before she bought her first house and moved out. And now we're going to have Grandy and Steve's parents move in with us.
So a granny is actually going to be moving into the granny flat.
Actually, a great-grandy.
She's a great-grandy. Wow.
My parents are getting on in age and they just need some help.
They were looking at retirement homes, and we said, we have a place out the back of our house. Why don't you come and live with us?
I just want to get it reasonably better than what it is now because, you know, they've got a nice home at the moment and I want them to be comfortable when they come in.
So tell us what you want to do. Tell us more about the spaces.
Yeah, so we want to get rid of that deck that's out there at the moment and have a sunroom, which was a non-negotiable for Dad. And that's his space and
beautiful.
Watches the races and watches the footy.
We're hoping to have some bifold doors because when they want to do their own thing, Grandy can close the doors and have her space in here, and Dar can be out in his sunroom.
Brilliant. And this kitchen, what's the plan for this area?
I like the layout, but it's pretty worn, as you can see. So we'd love to get Grundy some new appliances. Yeah, Grundy and Dar have been in their house for 56 years or something. So they have a lot of things, and we want to make sure that whatever they want to bring, they have storage for.
Yeah.
There's really not that much storage in here at all.
And what I'm noticing is it's actually a really great space. It's not too big, not too small. What sort of colours are you thinking?
Grundy really sort of likes that country, sort of nice, clean look. And Dar has a thing for green, doesn't he?
Got some ideas running through my brain already. Want to check out the bedroom and bathroom?
Yeah, sure, come on through.
Amazing.
This is the bedroom. When we talk about storage, Dar has the 3-bedroom house at the moment that he uses all of the wardrobes.
Right.
So it's about making sure that we have the space for all of their things.
Yeah.
We do have the walk-in robe behind Steve at the moment, but Dar actually decided he would like to have the whole ensuite as his walk-in wardrobe.
So behind this door is an ensuite. Okay. All right. Well, this would be a big walk-in robe.
Yes.
So where would then their bathroom go?
So we would extend this out, so then that way both of them have access from the sunroom and the bedroom to the ensuite. And what we want to do is try and make sure that it's fit for in case we need a wheelchair down the track or something like that. And we would like them to have the laundry within the new ensuite as well.
I think let's just go outside now so we can see how far we can actually take this out. Yeah? Let's go do it.
Sounds good.
Wow, beautiful.
Look at the light.
Unbelievable space.
This is amazing.
This is why we thought it would make the perfect sunroom for Dar.
So I'm going to go down here just so we can sort of see how far we're building out.
So we go from the house?
You go from the house.
Yep.
Let's just say 4 and a bit metres out here. That's a decent sized space, hey?
I think so.
We certainly have our work cut out for us.
I'll just stick to the designing.
Thanks,
It's going to
guys.
be fun. It's very special that we get to do this for them.
And it's a real gift for us to give.
This needs to be a transition that is smooth and feels like more of an upgrade.
Removing the existing veranda will build out to create a bright and spacious new sunroom, with floor-to-ceiling windows allowing in the light, highlighted with a soft splash of paint. On the floors, rustic timber will lend vintage character, while low-profile joinery provides extra storage. And a natural wood fireplace will create a toasty environment for watching the telly or curling up with a good book. We'll continue the paint colour and the flooring into the bedroom. And allocating the old bathroom for a walk-in robe with extra cabinet space will give Grandy and Dar all the storage they need. While we'll use the rest of the extension for a new ensuite equipped with a large walk-in custom tiled shower and enough joinery for 2, with a laundry area giving Dar and Grandy the independence they desire. In the kitchen, it's all about storage. Taking from the existing walk-in robe, we'll add heaps of bold green joinery that will fit a lifetime of dishes and servingware, while new fixtures and appliances will make cooking a breeze.
We are getting married in a couple of months, so we want to make sure that Grundy and Dar are well and truly settled before the wedding, and so it's a lot of pressure to try and organise a renovation and a wedding all at once, but yeah, it'll be nice to have them here.
Well, we can take one of those things off your list for you. We're honoured to do this for you and your in-laws.
It's a brand new day. It's a brand new build.
With Belinda and Steve's wedding 7 short weeks away, we're wasting no time getting to work so we can hand over this project ahead of time.
So the guys got here early just to rip into the main part of demolition. This one's actually a very special project. We're actually banging out the back of this house and we're extending it out to create a larger flat for the homeowner's parents. The back deck is coming out and then the rear of the house gets popped out, and then we've got to basically extend the building around 4.5 metres. We're stripping out the inside of the house as well and just getting it back to its bare bones. This morning we're going to get in there with Jason and the team. Once you demolish the place, you can sort of sit back and see what you've got to play with, and that's what we're going to do today. Jason.
Richie!
How are you?
I'm well, mate. How are you?
Very well. Geez, you've stuck right into it, hey?
Yeah, we got started this morning. So we had the bullnose veranda here on the back of the house, which we've got rid of pretty quickly. Ripped all the decks out. There was a heap of shrubs right along this backyard here, which had a watering system through it. A little bit of an issue where it's a little bit soft underfoot.
Is that a little mini swimming pool you're digging over there or
I
something?
call it a waterbed or a trampoline. But don't walk too hard.
Whoa!
So we've got a bit of a pool
Bit
here.
of a puddle going on there. We've got a little bit of an issue. This is where that whole sort of plants and shrubbery
was
was
right
going
along here. Exactly, in that spot.
Where we've removed the existing deck and garden bed at the back of the property, it's been there for years, and the garden bed has just been absorbing a lot of water. And it's as if the property is basically going like that from both sides and from the back. So there was a lot of moisture and a lot of water underneath the soil. It's a common occurrence in Australia, but depending where you are located.
They're also right near the ocean, so there's just like a lot of water around.
It's almost like going into quicksand or like, do you know the blobs? You know,
Yes,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the summer
Like
camp. Where you go to
bouncy.
summer camp and there's a blob and you run up and you jump on it and the other guy goes flying into
It's
the
like
water.
a blobby, like,
That's what it feels like.
wow, that's bizarre.
Let's see how far this pushes down. There you go. So
Is that
we-
it? Yeah.
That's not too bad. So you're going down 1.5.
Yep.
That's at least 1.5.
In order to create this new extension, we need to find foundations or earth that is solid, that it can take the new subfloor and the new structure. We're building atop of it.
We can get around it, but it's going to be more engineering, unfortunately more costs involved and a little bit more work. So I've got to speak to the homeowners. Melinda,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
That's good. This is day one and it's exciting. But we have come across a little slight problem.
A little problem?
The earth, being the soil there, is extremely soft.
Okay.
It's almost like there's a waterbed there. So originally we had foundations that were going to go down around 500 mil. It means now we're going to have to go back down to like 1.5 metres and basically get down to solid earth. There's a little bit more work involved and some additional costs.
How much is this setback?
I'll have to speak to the guys and the team. Could be anywhere to $5,000 or something like that.
Okay.
I know.
If this is the only issue,
I know.
I can deal.
Building's not straightforward. We'll make it as smooth as possible.
Okay,
All right,
great.
beautiful.
So today we're at Grandy and Dar's house. Grandy and Dar are Steve's parents, and essentially they will be moving into the new Grandy flat. It's crucial that I come to Grandy and Dar's home because essentially, like, they're picking up their life, 53 years in this one home and moving into this new space. The space is being designed and built for them. Hi, Dar. Hi, Grandy. So I want to know a little bit more about them. I want to see their existing space and essentially make this transition and move more comfortable through the home. Grandy and Dar, I'm so excited to be here. Your home has such a beautiful energy and I'm really excited to be working in your space in Belinda and Steve's home. So one of the things that Belinda said that was like a non-negotiable for both of you was the sunroom and an in-house living room that can almost be closed off and separated. So do you want to tell me why that is such a non-negotiable?
We watch different things on TV. That's the main reason.
Yeah.
Not because we hate each other or anything. Trevor will watch the races all day and I'm like, oh.
And football.
Anything football he'll watch.
Yeah.
So I sit in the lounge room and watch something else.
Yeah, I'm on the same line as you.
So it will be good.
We should name the space. It should be...
It's already called Bunurong.
Tell me about Bunurong.
Well, Bunurong is the street that we live in.
Yes.
And I've got the sign.
Ah, we should put that up.
Yes,
So would you like to show me around the house? I'd love
love
a
to
tour.
show you around the
and
house.
Have a look at some of these knickknacks?
Yes.
Okay, great. I cannot wait.
We'll go
Let's
and have a look.
Okay. Oh, I can see lots of things I already like in this space. And you've got all these beautiful antique jugs and knickknacks and bowls, and I love these for styling. Are these important to you?
Yes, they were my mum's.
They were your mum's. Oh, they're so special.
Yes.
We can look at a way to incorporate them into the styling. Oh, and I can see that you've got the V-groove paneling over here. It just adds such beautiful character.
I know.
Here's your present.
There it is. There's the sign. You found that very quickly, Da. This
There
is
you are.
amazing.
Bunurong.
Bunurong. This move is huge to Grandy and Dart. So I want to bring all of these little trinkets that are full of memory and meaningful moments, because I think that's really going to help make them feel really comfortable when they're in the space. Got a lot to think about now. A lot of designing. I'm excited.
Oh.
We're down at Frankston South today. During demolition, we did find the surface out the back where we're doing the extension is very soft. So we've had to excavate up to 1 metre, but we have dug quite deep and we have found quite solid clay down there. We've formed up the holes and today we're going to be chucking in the concrete. We needed to do brand new foundations. It's a new extension. So we're basically starting from scratch and building new. This has slowed us up a little bit, and yes, it costs a bit of money. We're gonna have to burrow all the concrete in, so it's gonna take a bit of time doing that. Once that's done, let it cure, we'll put the stumps in, and then we can start forming the subfloor, building the extension, the fun part. All right, Georgie.
Yeah.
When I went and actually measured up the new extension, it's enormous. We're going almost over 4.5 metres out. So essentially we're building another house onto the existing house.
So now that we've got the extension, Grandy and Da are going to get exactly what they want. Da's got his sunroom with his big windows, and Grandy has an area that's exclusively hers if she wants it to be. We basically have 2 living rooms side by side. The thing that I don't love is the fact that they both want their own TVs. So there'll be a TV in the sunroom and there'll be a TV in like that sort of dining kitchen area.
In my heart, I really want to give Grandy and Da everything that they want. But having 2 TVs in adjoining rooms right next to each other, it really goes against everything I know about design. It is a real problem for me, and I'm not sure a good solution exists for this.
I just don't find TVs that aesthetically beautiful. They're kind of just like a black thing on a wall.
What if we dressed up the TVs to make it pretty on the eye? Hold that. What if we were to build like a frame around each TV like
yeah, I
this?
think that's gorgeous. I would probably spray them gold because I think it works really beautifully with the design. And I think that that is just like a win-win situation. When it comes to the colours and the textures and the tones, they really love that sort of English cottage feel. So I really want to bring in this floorboard in the whole house. I chose this floor because it's got a lot of imperfections and it's got that really beautiful rustic feel. In the bedrooms, we're going to have carpet.
Yep.
And in this gorgeous large bathroom, I want to use this limestone in this exact format, so in squares. They were always saying they love the natural materials and they're very inspired by nature. So we're going to go with this colour for the joinery fronts in the kitchen.
Yep.
You know how they want to have a fireplace in their sunroom? So I want to have the earth, this gorgeous 5x5 in a stone.
That's gorgeous.
So if you can imagine, it will meet the timber and it will be next to this beautiful green joinery colour.
What a plan.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Yep. In Frankston South, work on the new granny flat extension is well on its way. The foundation is set and the framing is finally complete. We're putting the roof on today. So the roof structure has already been installed, which is great. I'm just here to assist the boys, make sure the heights of the roof are as per the documentation. So the boys have put in the insulation. Now they're putting on the roof sheets, overlapping it, and then pop riveting it all in to make it nice and watertight. We've peeled back part of the existing roof, and then the new roof will just marry in with it, all at the right level as per the documentation. So they're just cutting up the existing roof sheets, putting it back to place, putting insulation on as well, and then doing the flashing to connect the 2 roofs together. Once we get the roof on, it's really quick. So these guys will do the fascias, the downpipes and the gutters. And then once this is done by this afternoon, then we can start doing the internal walls, plasterboard, etc. And then we can keep moving on. We need to put 2 TVs in at Frankston. One for Grandy and one for Dar. They both want their own TVs. George is not keen on TVs in an interior. However, the suggestion of putting a frame around the TV so it almost looks like an artwork, she liked. This is going to disguise the TVs in a better way. So we've got some skirting board profiles. The plan of attack is to give it a splash of this gold over the black to give it that sort of antique, distressed look, really. So it doesn't look brand new. It looks like it's an old frame that we've found. We've got to miter the edges, suit the frame, click it all together, and hopefully it comes out in a good result. That's classic.
Oh my God, wow. This looks amazing.
On. Hi to you too.
Hi, babe.
You just get more into seeing what's in here rather than greeting me. How are you?
I see you every day. This is one seriously good sunroom.
I know. High
It's looking
ceilings,
amazing.
spacious sitting room.
Amazing. This is going to come together beautifully. And look how big that bathroom is.
I know.
It's like a room in itself. One of the things that I love about this bathroom is that this is Grandy and Dar's space. And they want to make sure that it works for wheelchair accessibility and everything. So the width is very important. Like having a good turning circle is important if there are wheelchairs in the future. So I feel like we've definitely accomplished that.
Good space over here for their...
That's going to be like a little European laundry.
It's a great space.
It just gives them independence for a laundry. They can do it right here.
This granny flat gives them enough space to have the independence that they still need and also just, not have to go into the main house if they don't want to. It's really their own section away, but still be able to connect with.
Okay, so here we are in the kitchen. What I love about this space so much is that we used the area from the existing hallway. So that's going to be a wall of storage. Then you come out of the kitchen and then we look out onto the sunroom, which some days the doors will be open and then other days they'll be closed so that Grandy gets her room and Dar gets his sunroom.
While I've got you down here, I've put a list of things here that I want to go through with you and Jason, so we're all aligned, okay?
I love your list,
So it's smooth sailing. Jason is our foreman on this project, so it's a really good opportunity to have him on site so we can go through all the little design nitty-gritties before we get right into the project. Because there's a lot of design details on this project and we've got one chance to get it right.
What else is on your list, Richie?
Power lighting, we're all over it.
Yep.
Doors and hardware, are we all on top of hardware?
Yes, she's chosen hardware.
Yep, that's all in there.
TV points for here and one in there.
That is on the plan.
The only other question I had was, shower head's at 3 metres at the moment. Is that high?
3 metres.
For me. It's saying the ceiling height's at 2.4. Can we just move it down?
Yeah.
This is a pivotal stage because things like plaster isn't done and I can make decisions.
Oh, I like this. Can this whole thing not be straight plastered? Can you follow just the row?
Do you want all these to be rake ceilings?
Yes.
Done.
That would look stunning. I do feel like there's so much you can design on paper and it's a lot, but there's a lot that you can't. And so when you come on site, you're able to make slight changes that are still within budget that will advance the final outcome of the job.
So this looks like it is all under control. Are we all aligned?
We are all aligned.
Georgia?
Georgia.
Are you aligned?
I'm all good. I'm just on my next.
Are you listening?
I am listening.
At all?
I'm just, my brain's already 2 steps ahead.
Mine's still catching up.
Hey, babe, Richie there.
Yeah.
I just want to get your advice on something. Hey, do you remember how I told you that when I went to visit Grandy and Dar's house, they had VJ paneling all around their house? So one of the things that I would love to do
is to bring a piece of their previous home into this beautiful granny flat.
Okay.
Grandy and Dar, they're moving from their lifelong home. I want to make sure that this new granny flat is a space that isn't the same, but gives them sparks of memory from their previous home, which they loved so dearly. I was thinking we put it along this wall, which is that wall.
Yep.
We continue it around, and then there's obviously this door opening over there. So on either side. So basically it wraps this whole way around.
Yes.
And then also we can put it on all the walls in the bathroom, but outside of the shower.
Okay.
The only thing that's really important about this, I'm gonna just draw a quick elevation. When we do the half-height V-groove, I don't just want a V-groove, I want a really beautiful horizontal trim detail that finishes it off very nicely. So V-groove paneling comes in sheets, and there are basically grooves in the sheets that are vertical. So you put it up on the wall, but then you have the edge of that panel that's just left exposed. Now, some people just like to leave it, but I want to put a horizontal profile on the top. It will just be half height. It'll be a really beautiful detail. I just love that because it's like I can envisage, you know, hanging towels and all these pretty little things and artwork in there.
It's a very sort of country farmhouse feel.
The soul, but they like that.
Okay.
They love that look. So today we're taking some photos of Grandy and Dar's home. They raised children here. They've got lots of memories here. So we want to capture this home and make sure that it is a living memory for them in their new home and frame them and put them up on the walls. One of the things that I'm really conscious of is making sure that the transition between this home that Grandy and Dar have lived in for 50 years is very smooth. Richie and I just want them to walk into their new home and feel really nostalgic and connected to beautiful memories they've made in the past.
Grandy and Dar's granny flat is really starting to take shape. We've installed the V-groove paneling in the bedroom, sunroom and living areas. The white oak timber flooring is down throughout the flat, while the boys have been busy adding all the new joinery in the kitchen. And today, Belinda is stopping by for a visit to see how the space is shaping up.
Hi, guys.
Hey!
One of the things that makes this project a little bit different is that the homeowners, Belinda and Steve, are actually living right next door to the renovation.
With all of our clients, we have a strict no peeking policy. However, with Belinda, we're willing to break the rules just a little bit, as long as she stays outside.
It definitely looks a lot bigger than when we were originally planning it.
Already looking amazing, and we haven't even finished it.
Okay, well, you're teasing me.
No, we're trying to make you even more excited.
What about Grandy and Dar? How do they feel?
They call us every day to ask us what is the date that they can book the moving truck.
Yeah, because they sold their house already.
They have sold their house and settlement is on the day of our wedding.
Oh my gosh. So yes, and you're getting married. Like it's a crunch time. You guys really need to get into this.
Yes.
This is going to knock your socks off. And you know, I did go to Grandy and Dar's house. We had a really good chat, some bickies over a cup of tea. They are so lovely.
They are.
We went through the house and we had a big chat about all these different items that they have now that they wanted to bring into their new home.
Yeah, I think bringing those little things across, I think will make all the difference and help them feel like it is their new home.
Uprooting your entire life is not easy, especially when you have a half-century worth of memories involved. So we're going to do absolutely everything that we can to make sure that when Grandy and Dar walk into their new home, they feel like it's their own straight away. Has there been anything specific that they've wanted or they've brought up recently?
Grundy was really after some of the little plants and stuff. You have memories and certain things and they're her memories in regards to looking after the garden.
Yeah.
So
I think it would be really interesting if we can somehow bring them to the new house. Maybe not dig them up, but do
I don't
something.
feel like going out the back with a balaclava and getting them.
No.
But maybe we can find something.
They do say a wedding and a renovation are two of the most stressful things you can do in your lifetime, and you just choose to do it all at once.
yeah, I could probably agree that it is.
Yeah.
But we want to assure you, we've got this under control.
Yes.
We're going to deliver it on time at the highest quality so you can focus on your wedding.
I trust you guys.
No sneak peeking. and I'm going to be watching you.
Okay,
all right? No,
no worries.
sneaking. No sneaking.
Okay.
No,
I'm not
serious.
looking. I'm not looking.
I'm actually going to follow you.
I'm not looking.
You excited to see the progress?
Yeah, I am so excited.
I love that the sun is shining today because it's been freezing out here. George, you're going to love this. Today we are in Belinda and Steve's house, and I've brought Georgie here today because I want to show her the progress. A lot has happened here. This has moved super quick. We're really starting to close this property up. Woo.
Wow, this looks incredible. Look at the difference, the joinery.
Big change, hey? Do you want to have a look at this?
Yes, can we rip?
Why not? Just so you can sort of see.
Oh, look at this. Looks so good. This colour is stunning.
Look at the storage behind you as well. Do you want to have a look at
Yeah,
this?
I'm gonna rip. Can I rip?
Look at that.
I mean, Grandy and Dar will be able to move from their large home into this smaller extension because look at all the storage they have. I love these little details. And look at this, it's like all new drawers, dishwasher, sink location, more drawers, range hood here in this beautiful green.
So we've still got the stone to put in and then the splashback, but you can actually now visualise this place. Yeah. We're getting close. The pressure is on. There's an upcoming wedding coming, and we've got an eager, awaiting client, Grandy and Dar, who want to get in there. TV provisions and the natural light here. You can just imagine a couch there with the TV. While we're in here, the floors are down.
Yes. See, this is perfect because the floor I chose has these like rustic knots in them. And one of the things that I really wanted to do was to give them layers and imperfection and detail. I think this is going to set the base for the whole home. There's so many little touches that I've wanted to insert into this home that connects Grandy and Dar to their previous home. I really want to bring an element of nostalgia for them. I want to make this perfect. It's going to look beautiful.
They're going to love this.
With less than a week remaining, it's time to focus on those details that will make this house a home.
I love hydrangeas. I think they're just so stunning.
Outside, we're adding some of Grandy's favourite plants.
Gorgeous.
And finding the perfect spot for Dar's old street sign.
We could put it here, like hook.
Yeah.
That's a winner, I reckon.
Okay.
Well, I have an idea on how to make this cottage-inspired joinery feel completely custom.
Today, we're going to do something really fun. We're going to get these little paintbrushes and paint these holes because one of the things I wanted to do was do something unique on the joinery. I didn't want things to look modern, and with the budgets, we had to use a laminate. So when we cut the holes out, the MDF of this panel is shown. So I'm going to be painting them today.
Oh, wow. OK.
And I would love your help. We've got to be super careful.
It's a really nice colour, actually.
Yes.
Are you being thorough? Look at this sloppy workmanship. Look at that.
Well, that's why I brought you on.
I'm spending half my time cleaning up your dribbles.
Morning, Georgia. These are some of Grandy's treasures to bring to their new home. Can't wait to see their new place, Belinda and Steve. Cute. It's these sort of touches, these small, beautiful, nostalgic, meaningful touches that will make that transition for Grandy and Dar more special and more comfortable. Can you help me carry this? It's quite heavy.
Yep.
I'll get this one. They're really important, so they've got to go somewhere safe.
What is this?
The furniture's arrived. It's Grandy and Dar's furniture. It's gorgeous timber.
Righto.
Let's get it inside.
They have a selection of beautifully detailed hardwood furniture pieces that are going to allow me to give them this gorgeous country home filled with warmth and character, but also with the familiarity that will help ease them into this transition.
That looks gorgeous.
Thanks, buddy. I'm in.
Mixed with a few new pieces that will make this place feel elevated and fresh.
Ah, good team.
This couch is never leaving here, is it?
It's never leaving. Do we think this looks good if this was your house?
Today, we're up against the clock.
This lampshade, which isn't really a lampshade, it's a bowl that we've turned into a lampshade.
We are styling the entire home. We're hanging art, we're putting up curtains, we're putting furniture throughout the entire home.
That's so cute. Okay, signed, sealed, confirmed. This is coming together incredibly. Like, you've done such a good job. I would say this is one of my favourite houses I've ever done.
Wow.
It's gorgeous. I just love it. It's got such a beautiful feel and it's character rich, like it's super character filled. When Grandy and Dar walk into their new home, I would love it if they felt like deeply connected to it and like I want them to feel home. I think there's going to be some tears tomorrow.
Who from?
Probably me.
Georgie, the finish line.
Today, we're at Belinda and Steve's home. We just need to put this sign up and then we're done. We are showing them the new extension and renovation of their Grandy flat for Steve's parents, Grandy and Dar. Excited? Oh my God, it looks so good. Yep. Belinda and Steve didn't want this renovation to be too modern. They really wanted it to be something that felt almost like it was Grandy and Dar's, and they really wanted it to feel more like a country home, just be like a really, really comfortable transition between the two houses.
Hi.
Howdy, guys.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi.
Don't peek.
No peeking.
No
peeking
peeking.
to the right. So Granny and Dar have never moved before, so the whole process of this has been really challenging. You know, it's a massive deal for them, so we just really hope that they love it.
Are we ready?
Yeah,
We're ready.
we're
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, very excited. Yeah, been a couple of months now on the waiting.
A little bit nervous to make sure that it's perfect for them, but yeah, more so excited.
Ready?
Oh my God, I'm actually really nervous.
Here we go.
Oh my God. That's gorgeous. Oh wow. Oh, it looks beautiful. That is so cool. They're gonna love it.
Yeah, Mum will be into those handles.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
will love them.
You've got a dishwasher in there.
Oh wow. Oh, they're gonna love it. And you've got live flowers instead of dead ones.
Have a look at the pantry.
Yeah. Oh wow. They're so nice and deep and such a good height for Grandy as well.
Little things like the holes and the handles and even just like the framework on the joinery make this joinery feel less modern and more Grandy and Dar. And if you notice in a few different places, like in that corner, we've used Grandy's pots that were given to her from her mother.
Yeah.
So we've used a few things in all the different rooms. There's something that we've brought in from their previous home.
Guys, you've done awesome.
This looks so much different.
Yeah, Grandy's gonna cry.
I think you're about to start
I know,
crying.
I'm like, don't cry, don't cry.
Let's take a seat at the dining table.
Okay.
Could you see Grandy sitting here?
Yes, and oh my God, you've got a beautiful photo from the wedding day. Oh, that's gonna spin them out. Don't. Don't. Not yet. I'm not trying.
It's a beautiful photo, and we just want to remind them of all the amazing, beautiful times in their lives.
That's really cool, thank you. The light, everything is very nice.
And what do you think about the V-groove?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I know they had it at their old home. I know Grandy and Dar really like it.
Could you imagine Grandy sitting at the table, cookies and tea with friends, watching her TV?
That's a TV.
Yes.
That's so cool. I think you've made a great use of this space and I'm pretty excited.
Here we go.
Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh, it's so cozy in here.
Yes.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Matching
The one that
cabinetry.
Grandy. Oh my God. That's Bunurong.
Yeah, the house they've just sold.
Yeah.
But that's where Mum grew up in Hyatt.
And then that must be where they got married.
Yeah.
Where did you get these?
I went and took photos to make this really special piece of art for them.
I think Grandy's gonna spin out when she sees this. It's amazing. Even the vlog colours, it's so pretty. That is the TV.
And Richie made these beautiful TV frames.
Wow.
With the natural fireplace, really adds to the feeling and the vibe of the room.
Nice high ceilings and the sun just flies through here.
Yeah. Like, it actually feels like we're sitting in Granny and Dar's house, not our house. It's a home.
So there's a few more areas to show you in the house. One of the spaces is the main ensuite. Head on in.
Go for it.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, it's huge.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been in a bathroom this big before. Like, it's just crazy. It looks so good. And the tiles are just amazing. Like, I love the colour on the floor, the colour on the walls. Even the panelling in here, sort of, you know, it really is that whole country home, so.
And this is for their laundry.
Oh, perfect. So they can put their washing machine and stuff. That's great.
And there's storage behind the mirrors.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. And it's great that they'll have access from both of the rooms, because I think that's the thing that we spoke about, is making sure it was accessible as possible for them.
And good circulation space to use the facilities, get into the shower, but also look stunning.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
We've still got another room to show you. Let's go.
Okay.
After you.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so good.
Nice
Wow.
big window.
Yeah.
Nice and high as well, so you can't see in.
I can't believe it's the same bedroom. Even the carpet and stuff is gorgeous. Can you believe this is actually our old bedroom? This was a big ticket item for Dar. Oh, wow. Oh my God, I have somewhere to hang my wedding dress until we get married too.
Yeah, high enough, yeah.
Sorry, Granny and Dar, you'll have to deal with that for the next couple of weeks. And some drawers, probably to put space for all his watches.
Oh.
And if you remember, this was that bathroom.
I think this functions much better as a walk-in wardrobe. I just can't believe this is at the end of our house.
We hope we achieved what you guys set out to do for your parents.
We always knew that it was going to come up good, but like, I'm just blown away with how they've captured Grundy and Darren. It sort of feels like we're walking into a newer version of their home in Bunurong, and I just can't wait to take them in and show them.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
There's Bunurong.
Yeah. What do you
Yes,
think?
do you notice?
Yes.
This project has really been all about heart.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's about the details that will make this transition for Granny and Dar smoother.
Do you recognise it?
That's our house. Richie and Georgia, you've done a wonderful job.
Oh, beautiful.
You deserve it.
I think we should all be very proud of the outcome.
Yeah, I agree.
Want to move in tomorrow.